1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Let's get ready to rumble!
that suspense. Let's go.
There you go.
How are you? How's everybody going?
What's up? What's up?
You good?
Can you hear me?
We've seen longer, Jamie.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Oh, definitely. Billy, when Billy comes in here, he plays like probably 45 minutes worth of demos or videos. So
Oh my God.
I have him started at like 6:45, and we'll roll
Right.
videos from 6:45 all the way up to almost 7:30. And I was like, we gotta stop. I was like, people are getting mad. I mean, I know he spends so much time and effort on these videos, and they're amazing videos.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong.
I don't want to take that away, but it's like we gotta calm the videos down a little bit, Billy. He's like, all right. So we started kind of having fun with them and just kind of breaking them up into little segues here and there. So it is what it is. You know, if you guys send
Definitely
us
awesome
videos, we
footage.
appreciate you, but it's hard to kind of compress so much footage down to that much of time. So, how are you tonight, Jacob?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
What are you up to, Jacob?
Awesome.
Well, I was working on some orders at decaldaddies.com, and
Oh,
then
nice. Nice little
what-
fluff.
right, and then went from that to going home. Then I wanted to hear about your surprise, so
Okay.
Right. I mean, I think. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on. Damn it, I can't do it. I can't figure it out. You're so lucky. Oh, there you go. All
No,
right.
No, take
There
it off.
Shit. Oh,
No, you can
I
take that
gotta-
off.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how to do that again.
Oh,
Seriously.
What? I don't know.
she's got blue hands.
Where'd he
Nice.
go? Where'd he go? Yeah. There he is. There he is. You say hi. Say hey to him. Look, he's up there. Say hey. Wave at
Hi, Summer.
Oh, she's shy.
So inside joke, his daughter calls me Suppa because she can't say Jacob right, so she calls me Suppa. I don't know how it happened, but
Okay.
Hi
Well,
everybody, we appreciate you guys all watching tonight. Yes, he's got a couple little secrets tonight that hopefully he's gonna release and tell us all. And
what's up, Gary? How's it going,
can't
dude?
wait.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll start off with Clippo. Clippo, we all know Clippo. I built Clippo pretty much in the carport underneath my house. And it got actually a little bit more serious than I thought it was supposed to get. It got to the point where we were doing, sorry, I'm trying to get some videos from my daughter going here. It got to the point where we were doing demos and stuff like that. And we were breaking stuff so much that I felt the need to actually reinforce it. So reinforced it so much that we ended up doing so much as if some of y'all have followed the build or whatnot. I kind of did a poor job of doing build timelines because one thing led to another, and one picture you've seen seats, the next picture you've seen give me 1 second. And the next picture you've seen like a full steel cabin. So it's one of those things. So this build that I'm going to be doing is possibly going to be a lot better in depth of how to build a demo vehicle. I'm trying, baby. How to build a demo vehicle, the steps I'm going to go through with it. So if you want to use any of the products that I'm using in this demo build, that we can definitely go into detail on how to apply stuff, how to use stuff, and the rights and wrong ways of doing stuff like that. So with that being said, a big company has reached out to me, and they were looking to do some promoting of their new products coming out 2023, and they talked to me, gave me a pretty good idea of what they're wanting in return as far as advertising and stuff like that. I will say it is a very well-known brand. I would say more or less the pinnacle of car audio, being because it's pretty much what got a lot of people started in car audio. They get a lot of flack for different reasons, but I think I'm going to represent them pretty well, in my opinion, with the demo build we're going to build. So with that being said, Kicker Car Audio has reached out to me to do a full demo build for them over here, representing them on the East Coast. So you'll be seeing the build that I'm going to be doing at a majority of all the bigger shows here on the East Coast. Keep in mind that I would love to go to all these small shows, but it has to be feasible for me to actually take time off from, the family and stuff like that. This won't take away from me going to shows, doing stuff with Clippo. We've got a trailer big enough to accommodate both vehicles. Not being that the new build's going to be a trailer build, but it's just going to be the easiest way to bring both builds to a show, because I know people still love Clippo, and I'm going to be trying to build up the the following on this new build for Kicker, along with other sponsors that have been in contact with me, because they would like to work with me because they've seen things I've done with Clippo. So it's just pretty exciting for a big, very audio company to reach out to someone, little as myself. I feel as if I'm just like everybody else. But so it kind of hit home when they came and talked to me. So big thanks to Aaron Surratt and Jeremy Brown. Those guys are awesome, and a lot of the other guys were in the chat room. So they've picked four people throughout the whole country, the whole country to actually do demo builds for them. And I was one of the lucky ones. From my side, I was pretty lucky that they actually chose me, because there's a lot of people out there that do great promotions and stuff like that, and just to hear that they were looking for someone like myself to do it was pretty cool. So that's kind of the beans. So I'm pretty much that's what I'm going to be doing on the build. So
sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at your amazing daughter running around behind you, just singing and dancing, having a great time. To me, that's amazing as a dad. I missed them years. Trust me, you will too. You will too. Trust me. It's amazing.
Yep. So I've got she's going to be 3 here soon, and I've got a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old, which both of them are like turning 30, it seems like, and she'll be 13 before you know it. And my God, Jacob's seen the action, so he knows what goes on at the house. So
Yesterday she was building a little gate with her with a vinyl.
Yeah, so she took all this. We actually had our backs turned working on.
She's got a noise.
What's that?
She had an orange one running down behind you earlier.
Oh yeah,
an orange one on the vinyl.
Yep. So. Yep.
So, I mean, can you as far as Kicker goes, what all are you doing? You doing like how many 15s, how many 12s, how many 10s? I mean, can you release that as far as well? I mean,
as far as the actual layout, I don't have a definite. They've asked me to get a rough draft together, exactly what I'm trying to do as far as build wise. I'm kind of up between the 15s and 12s, multiple of those, of course, doing like a 4th order or 6th order with them. So we're all familiar. We've seen Steve's build. It'll probably be something in that vicinity, maybe a little bit different. I'm big on that center port deal. It's just one of those things where we'll have to actually play around with the actual subs, just to see what lays out.
Are you building yours for numbers or for music?
Well, we had talked about that. They're really pushing for just demos, just to show the guys out there that Kicker's here to, not only, they're bringing the big Solo X's out, and they want to show what the Solo X's can do. They want to make sure everybody's aware that they're just not 30 hertz and above. They want to put somebody out there to show that they can demo and stuff like that.
Amazing equipment too. People are really going to be surprised. That's all I'm going to say. And
Absolutely.
I've been saying it for a while, and it's kind of hard knowing kind of a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I've known for a little while. And it's like, oh, I can't say that, but you guys just wait. You guys just wait. You guys just wait. And I mean, I feel like I've been saying this for a while. You guys just wait. Trust me, it's coming. It's coming.
Pretty cool. You can go on their website. I'm just going up there just to check around, to build a cart and stuff like that, and they've got so many cool little components up there that's like, I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this was a thing. Don't get me wrong. Hunter Martin had some Kicker stuff in his dually that he had. And that dually
Yes,
sound
sir.
fantastic. I don't know exactly his whole layout, but his center console had amplifiers in there and tweeters and stuff like that.
I have a Dodge 2500 out front, and it's got a Kicker IQ in it. I love it. The sound is phenomenal in there.
Right.
I didn't build it for like any deep bass or anything like that. And I have the Solar Bear, or the 210 box. Damn it, I can't even spit it out. I apologize, but the 210
know what you-
boxes that fit behind the seats.
Yeah.
So the sound was great. You know, it wasn't built for high bass or anything like that. It's just built for nice.
Right.
I wouldn't say sound quality build, but for me, it sounds really amazing. Being a bass head with all that loud, just thumping bass in my head for the most part, what little bit I have in there sounds really great. So
They've got some really nice high-end stuff for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard a lot of it, and we were a dealer when I was at Showtime Electronics, and I know that they have some high-end stuff that I didn't even know about. So it's really
passive
nice to see.
radiator. There's the damn word I was looking for.
Oh.
I have 210s with passive 210 with passive radiators in the little mini truck boxes that go behind my seats.
Is it the Kicker built one then?
Uh-huh. Yes,
Okay.
sir. It's
I didn't
got
know if
the
it was a
10
different
and the
box.
passive radio.
Okay, yeah. So is it
Two
a
of
sealed
them.
one?
Too. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing sound. I'm sure somebody probably said that in the chat, and I probably just
So-
I apologize.
So what are all you doing with it? What kind of vehicle is it? What are you releasing for info besides? Okay, so we got its Kicker. We're not sure what it is. How much power? Like, what are you doing for what kind of vehicle? I'm curious.
What size? I mean, come on, you got to give us some more information. We want
I mean, you
to
can't
know.
just say it's Kicker.
I know, right?
Come
I mean, I think that was.
I got
pretty
you
big.
guys in the chat.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think that was pretty big. Thing that the whole time we've been car audio, it's pretty much been sundown. So, and I'm just trying to use different brands than I used in Clippo, being that I feel it's trying to spread, for everybody and all the brands in car audio. Like, if I'm using a certain brand in the Clippo, I'm going to use a different brand in this other build just to spread the love and advertise for them in each different build. I will say it's going to be an Astro van. That's what I got my eyes set on, to do an Astro van. So watch out, Steve Duncan. I'm just joking.
Is it gonna be extreme though?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not going to be extreme.
Oh, okay.
We're going to have those cushy seats, those dashboards.
You gonna go with the
So
plush?
stock cabin.
It's going to be
plush,
stock cabin.
checkered.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's go plush. Sorry.
Yeah. So we'll just we're going to see what I guess as far as the specs go for the subs and what we can build to. Of course, build the enclosure as big as you can. The plan is to do a steel cage in it. Of course, that way everything from the B pillar back is going to be strong, and we can just show what the kickers are going to pretty much do to the cabin. I would like to put some deadener down. Of course, I'm not really too much worried about the thickness of the deadener or anything like that. I'm sure there's classes that y'all have, Jimmy, correct, that I can pretty much do anything,
care.
right? Yeah.
We don't care.
But yep. So we're shooting for an Astro cage in it. We're going to be putting the new Solo X's in. We've got some amplifiers that are going to be equivalent to what they need to be pushed, also going in there. So it's all going to be Kicker, down to the mids, highs, every single thing. Probably even the head unit. They have a head unit apparently.
Yes, they do.
So
It's
it's all
the round
every
and
single
the square
bit down
ones,
to the wire, down to the heat shrinks, all that stuff. They're pretty much handling all that on their end. Now I've got a sponsor already for alternators. I've got a sponsor for some other machine work stuff. Some of those other sponsors like that I'm trying to work on for batteries and stuff like that. So just to
Okay.
help out. So
For sure.
yep.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty easy for you. That shouldn't be no issue there. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm
I
excited
wish,
too. Yeah,
I wish
this
we could hear a little bit more detail. I'm gonna be honest with you, but yeah, now you
Well,
got me on my
that's-
toes. Like, damn it.
well, yeah, I don't want to give it all away because I definitely want to possibly start doing a video. This is what we're doing today type deal. Yeah, Kicker Clippo. It won't be called Clippo. But yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool. So
It is pretty amazing. It really is, honestly.
And you lie, Dan. You don't use full tilt. Don't lie. You have
stock
welding wire.
windshield. Yeah, stock windshield, Jamie.
Call him out.
We're gonna try to blow the front windshield out instead of the back windshields.
So you gonna do like a stunt wall? Like, are you releasing any of that stuff?
To be honest with you, I want to do the back wall. As far as you know, how we have on the Apex van, where they have all the speakers in the back. I want to do that, but the main pork and beans is going to be the subwoofers and the cabin and stuff like that. So
You need to do like a true like Miami style, like pull up into it. Your doors open up and fold up in 3 different parts, and like
Jeez.
wow, you know what I'm saying? Like the true like just go gadget doors bullshit.
So
I mean,
you need to add a crane.
well,
Yeah.
I'm sure Kicker has some type of connections at West Coast Customs. They can possibly.
That'd be actually pretty funny, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but the goal is to actually be able to drive it. Nothing stupid. I like to get it. Possibly put some bags on there or something. That way, it looks good. It's presentable for Kicker. I mean, after all, it needs to look
Well,
really
when you
nice.
say drivable, you're still talking a wall and making it.
Yeah, like Clippo was from the beginning. Like Clippo was from the beginning.
Okay.
Like the 418's Clippo when it still had both seats and still had the dash,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand. Absolutely.
Roger, I've got excess
Good
power in
evening, fellas.
Clippo.
I think that might be Billy, actually, guys. He said he was going to try to pop in and say hi tonight. So.
Hi, Billy.
Hi,
What's
Billy.
up,
If
Billy?
that's you.
Hope everything's going good, homie.
For sure.
But yeah, I mean, so, man, it's just hard. I'm like more. But I don't want to push you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
got
mean, I'm sure he won't know what size subs or anything else he can fit until he gets a shell in there. So
Absolutely.
I'm sure he wants to do, like I said, he wants to do solo X's. I'm guessing those are still a 3.5-inch coil, right? Does anyone know?
Trust me, he already knows what Shelly's doing. He's already got it laid out. He probably already knows the math.
So we got some stuff there. So we got 10s, 12s, and 15s. So these are the sheets that they gave me to actually go over and to see
Do the
what
tens.
Do the 10s?
Do a bunch of tens. Go
would
old
love
school.
to.
Do a bunch of tens and just make it sound really amazing.
Right.
To me, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, and I've always said this for years. I honestly think the punch, the sound difference from a 10 that you get from any other sub is different. And I
Right.
don't know, maybe I'm wrong when I say that, but it's just, to me, that 10 it's got a deeper punch. It just sounds different.
I know the guy on our team, Ryan Maxey, he's got some U10s, and that thing gets down, man. It's pretty windy and also gets you at the throat really good.
Mm-hmm. I
Got you, Billy.
remember, who was it? He was always at. Damn it! I feel bad because I don't remember his name. He had a Jeep, and the thing was just really nasty, and it had like Will
Holt.
Will Holt. I mean that thing with the was they 12s or were they 10s?
12s, if I'm not mistaken.
Were they 12s? Okay. I was gonna say that thing was just phenomenal. It could hurt you if you didn't know what you were doing or how to breathe. It could hurt you.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when he was driving at the shows and stuff, because he's local in North Carolina. So
Yes,
it's
sir.
pretty cool to see. And I believe he sold it to someone. We seen it at the Ruckus and Chill show this past year. And someone else had it, and they're doing a lot of big things with it. I believe they have the dash pulled out of it and all that good stuff.
Well, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, Michael
It's kinda
Henke,
cool
I
to see
believe is
all
what his
those-
name is. Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say, sir?
Michael Henke, I believe is what his name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but he's the one that owns the Jeep now.
Okay.
And, Yeah, I got a demo of it at Ruckus. It's pretty nasty for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to say he was doing like 67s or something. It's pretty gnarly.
Well, I remember probably, I don't know, I want to say it was like 6 years ago. A friend of mine down here, he was kind of always like he was a DD fan, and he was a fan of a couple other brands, and he always hated Sundown. He was like, oh, Sundown sucks, Sundown sucks, Sundown sucks, Sundown sucks. So I got him up there, and Will back then, Will was part of Team 8 Loud, and so was I. And I had been talking to Will, before we got up there, and I was like, hey, Will, I'm bringing this guy up here that just hates Sundown. I was like, so I need you to just, like, give him the beans. So we got him up there, and Will put him in that passenger seat, put it there, shut that that driver's door, and looked at me and just hit him, man. I mean, he hurt the shit out of him. And from that weekend on, he never talked shit about Sundown ever again. And I didn't want to say that name, but it was kind of funny, I mean, he really he hated Sundown and always had a passion for. He hated it. But after that weekend, he kind of talked different. It was Will's fault with that Jeep, It was pretty nasty. But sorry. See, I don't know. The tunes, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really going for scores. It's a demo build. Yeah. I mean, they said do whatever you want to do if you want to go in the lanes and do that, but they know where I'm coming from, and they're happy with what I did with my truck and how I represented Sundown. So there's no type of beef or anything between them and Sundown. They understand. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's going to be an awesome build. It's going to bring a lot of people to see that it can get down and demo and stuff like that. I mean, I'll get Jacob to rebase me some stuff.
Oh shit. Maybe we can finally get Jacob back in. Come on, Jacob.
Well, no, it's close, but it's not there yet. I still got a couple more months before I can touch anything.
It's gonna be 30 and below, right?
I mean, I can play whatever you want. I'll play 10. We'll see. We'll see how the 10. We'll see how the 10s handle 10.
Can you make me some rebase music for our intro videos?
I mean, I could, but I don't know if that really. I mean, realistically, like the audio would have to be tuned to normal frequencies. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could do something. Well, I could though.
But I don't know. Maybe I'd have to holler at you later on about maybe some tones, some sweeps, and maybe a couple other things on a USB drive or something. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, that's cake. I can send it to you right now.
Well, I mean, something that Base Wars and 160, or I don't know. Maybe we could talk about it later on.
So, like a long time ago, before anything happened with Iasca, they were originally gonna allow me to make a song. I had a song made up, I had frequencies made up, I had everything ready to export. Unfortunately, my hard drive puked, but not this last one, but the one before that. But they originally were gonna let me do that, and then people were able to buy them from the store because I made it, so it's commercially mine. And then I don't know what happened. They started flip-flopping on all the stuff there, and I was like, well, screw it. No,
160 and Base Wars. Well,
For
it's
sure.
just, honestly, I'm a huge Chris Russ fan. Everybody knows that. I love Chris to death, but I reached out to him about maybe possibly helping us do some songs, maybe even do some, just some different stuff.
Huh?
And, I understand he's got to make money, and in the long run, we couldn't afford to pay him. I don't know how else to say, but I just, so I had to kind of squash that whole idea, but I don't know, maybe we could talk to you.
That's fine. Just let me know. Like I said, it's going to be a couple months, but after a couple months, I'll be able to touch a lot more things. I just got to wait until my schooling, officially starts, so after that starts, I'll go from there.
Like, we have issues with some of our frequencies from, I want to say 19 and below.
Okay.
And we have a lot of people that have problems trying to find that frequency because, I don't know. I think a lot of times it's resident frequency and it's their vehicle just making retarded noise and their cabins flapping and just
Correct.
everything else, and they're fighting it.
You have the audio file itself. You have the audio file itself, and then you also have your vehicle itself playing against it. So you have two different frequencies. And realistically, like if you're playing 19 hertz or whatever, it may not show it. It may show that's at 20 hertz on the actual meter. And that's honestly,
and that's what happened 2 or 3 times is people are playing at 19 or 18 hertz, and they're playing in I can't remember the hurricane or whatever frequency it is. It's 19 below, and by the end of the meter, it's showing right at. It's showing right at 20, and I tell them it can't happen, so they don't.
So
understand.
the next question I have for you: does it work like the same exact song? Does that work for one person and not another? Because that may have something to do with it as well. Okay, so then you guys should just have an authorized like USB that everyone can use, and then you go from there. Because that way you know for a fact it's at a frequency. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys put that in the rule book that way or no?
We really don't have a rule book per se.
Well, where I'm going with it is like, so if you have like a 19 hertz, and then you give it to someone else that has 19 hertz, and let's just say it somehow peaked at 21, technically that it didn't peak at 21, it's the same song. As long as you make sure it's the same song, that's all that matters.
No, and that makes sense. I mean, that'd be something maybe we could talk to Billy about. Because we've actually had that issue 2 or 3 times in my area, and I'm sure it's happened somewhere else.
Chris Lee was playing a song one time, and he said it was 20 hertz, and he played 20 hertz, and I watched him play it. I don't know who's USB, so I don't know how accurate it is, but he played it, and it ended up saying 21 hertz, so he ended up going down to 19 hertz to play it.
Well, I had a guy down here, Chris Mills. He was playing in that class, and it was literally I think he was playing 19 hertz right all the way steady, all the way up to the very end, and then it dipped out and went into 20. And I was like, dude, start earlier. We kept doing everything we could, and it was I think the resonant frequency was messing with him a lot.
And that's the downfall part is like the resonant frequency of the vehicle also alters, throughout the vehicle itself. So there's no real way to fix that. I mean, it may be like a frequency or 2 off, but maybe he may have to play 18. But it sucks because if he is tested with 19 hertz and he has to play down to 18, there could maybe like a 3 dB roll off or something. That's kind of what sucks about that.
Hey, I need a favor from you guys. Can you guys take this solo just for a second? I have a really important phone call, and I'm sorry to ask this. This is work involved. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We got this.
All right, guys. Welcome to the
the TED Talk.
Yeah. Let's see some of these comments. I don't know. Ready? Taylor Green, what's up, buddy? How's it going, dude?
I'm ready for that new mids and highs pack. Like I said, I can't touch anything. I've got one song done on it. It's the one that I showed everyone when I was coming back originally. But yeah. Sundownshirts.com.
Yeah, man.
Where does that take you? Let's search it up in the search bar.
Well, if you do Sundown Shirts, it'll take you to.
It's head tees, huh?
Oh, try sundownaudio.shirts.com too. All the .coms.
Kyle just bought like $500 worth of website domains.
You can also type in downforclipping.com. It'll also take you there.
You know what you should do? You should buy the name right now. I shouldn't say it while I'm live, but I don't care. Clipper. Straight clapping. What's a kicker? Clipper.
Hey, so Decal Daddies, what do we got going on? We have anything going on for next month? I know it's February. Decal Daddies got banners.
Oh, I'm sure that we can do like I want to say I figured it out is we can do like 20% off everything as far as like banners and stickers and stuff like that.
So February is going to be 20% off entire website at Decal Daddies?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll get that going. Now, if you guys ain't familiar, if you're just joining in, Decal Daddies is where we do all the banners and decals, of course. So we also do business cards and graphics and all that good stuff. Now, Basehead Tees is a separate company. That's where we do all your T-shirts. Pretty much the name tells it all. But we both work together. There we go. T-shirts and stuff like that. Majority of y'all have probably purchased from me, and you're probably still wearing the shirts and stuff from me last long. if they ever give you an issue, you know how to contact me, and we can talk it over and get you straight. Same thing goes with our decals. If you guys are looking at any wraps, box wraps, heck, we've sold stuff to people that wanted to wrap their whole door panel. And then you've got teams out there that want to represent their build, their teams, car shows. If you have a small car show, reach out to us. We like to get involved with all the car teams out there, car audio teams out there, because, at the very end of the day, all this stuff is going back into the community. We give back. So, I mean, y'all know Jacob. Jacob's done a great job with Got 160s and other things. Full Tilt Audio. Look at that. That started from his living room, and look at where it's at now. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the fastest growing businesses for wire and stuff like that. I mean, you see it in every single build. So Jacob gives back and I give back. So if you guys just support us, we're doing deals and stuff like that. So, there's not somebody else doing the work. We do the work. So if you ever have anything, if you want to do a charity or something like that, please feel free to reach out to us. We can help you with that, and we'd love to do something like that. So here's Jimmy. Jimmy, we're just rambling.
I apologize, and I love you, and I respect the hell out of you guys, but I have a major water leak at one of our properties, so
Okay.
I'm going to have to cut the live stream tonight early as quick.
Gotcha.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You're good.
Seriously,
Thanks, Jimmy.
I really apologize. No, you guys are amazing. I would say you guys sit here and run it, but I
Take
can't
care.
end it.
Take care of your stuff, buddy.
You're a perfect fan.
I'm sorry, guys. You guys are
Okay.
amazing. Thank you.
We'll see you. Take
Bye.
care of your stuff, man. Thank you, buddy.
All right.
All
Bye,
right, we'll
guys.
see ya. Bye.